3, 2, 1.
It's the Puff and Steph podcast.
Back for the big Friday show. Puff and Steph on your listening device. No matter how you're listening or viewing, we appreciate you being here very, very much. Remember, we are all over the place. Facebook, Instagram. You can get us on iHeartRadio. You can get us on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, all that good stuff. We're available. You really can't miss us. So, you know, if you're missing us, then that's your problem. Hello, Steph.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Pretty good. How are you?
Good. So we had so much fun yesterday that Frankie's in here again for the show. So
He's going to be a new staple in the studio.
Love the Frankie cam.
Yep.
So we'll, what are you doing? He's like biting the metal of this desk. I don't know.
He just bites everything.
He does. He's a puppy. It's what they do. Today's show brought to you by Frisinger Hyundai. Right on the price, right on the pike. We're in the American Shaman of PA studio. Your mornings and workouts don't need to be sluggish. Get more energy and focus with CB Go. Try CB Go for only $15 at American Shaman of PA stores. This makes me laugh. Sales of Gorilla Glue have skyrocketed in the last 2 weeks of publicity.
Stop.
Here's the thing. If I'm Gorilla Glue, I'm thanking this woman.
It's true. She showed that their product works.
Yeah. According to e-commerce analytics, sales of the adhesive spiked by 129%. Yet the company has spent almost nothing on ads. It shelled out. Check this out. It jumped 129%. This is a nationwide company. In first half of February, they spent only $411 on ads.
In advertising.
Yes. So they probably did some like Facebook advertising or Google AdWords or whatever.
Right.
That's all they did.
They don't need to.
Yeah. Because this woman made everyone aware. Building awareness for your brand is the hardest thing to do in marketing and advertising, right? Letting people know you exist. It's like if you're a restaurant, the hardest thing is just getting people to walk through that door, right? Get people to walk through the door. That's the hardest thing as like a restaurant or business, owner. And then if you have a product, the hardest thing is letting people know you exist and that you have, a solution to their problem.
Right, because then if you can get them to buy it or come into your restaurant.
And you stand by your product, or you stand by your restaurant's food, you get them through your door, and then you just don't screw it up.
Right.
Whether it's how you serve them or how
the product works.
Hey, don't bite cords. Man, this dog. So yeah, thanks to Gorilla Glue lady, Gorilla Glue sales have skyrocketed.
They should be thanking her.
Yeah, but at the same time, she's suing them, so we'll see. Or it looks like she's going to sue them.
What? On what basis is she suing them?
I think because it says something like not to be used, not to be ingested, used in your eyes or your skin. It didn't say anything about hair.
Oh, she really has a point there.
And it said multi-purpose on the label. So yeah, it can seal holes in your roof or your gutter. Maybe you can use it to stick two things together. Maybe your kid's basketball hoop broke and you can use Gorilla Glue to fix it. Or it's a great hairspray. You never have to fix your hair again, ever. Multi-purpose Gorilla Glue.
Yes, it's very misleading. I understand where she's coming from.
If they were smart. And here's the thing. I went off, I think it was early this week or late last week. I don't remember. I went off because this woman had hired a management company, a talent management company, and she was selling merch. And I was like, don't give this woman money.
Yeah, no, don't.
There is one company that's allowed to give this woman money, and that's Gorilla Glue. Mm-hmm. Because if they were smart, and this is the only money she should be getting, they should put out an advertisement. They should put out a commercial with her in it. Just like showing Gorilla Glue, and then at the very end, show the picture of the woman with her hair all crazy and stuck, and she's like, and then show her, I know it works. Thanks, Gorilla Glue, or whatever like that.
And then pay her for doing the commercial.
Yep, that's it. That is the only point where she should be getting paid for her stupidity.
Right.
And I would be okay with that because Gorilla Glue would be able to capitalize off her idiocy, and everybody wins. Doing a GoFundMe for her, buying her merchandise, like putting her on Dancing with the Stars or The Masked Singer,
No,
yeah.
she's not a talented.
Who knows? I mean,
like-
maybe she could be. I don't know.
I don't know though. It's not like she got famous for a talent.
What if? And then here comes conspiracy theory. What if Gorilla Glue already paid her? And this is all a ruse, and we're all being had. Gorilla Glue, like, she is a paid person for Gorilla Glue, and they, like, none of us know it. She did this on purpose for Gorilla Glue to gain notoriety.
You know what? Who knows?
That could be a thing.
It could be.
What if it comes out years from now that she, like, a tell-all book, Gorilla Glue, Tessica writes, that's like, yeah, no, I was in Big Glue's pocket.
Who knows? Nothing would surprise me.
I was stuck to them. That was dumb. All right. So I want to know if you were one of these people. Hold on. I want to make sure that my dog is not chewing on anything expensive.
Or anything that could hurt him.
Oh, yeah, that too. Yeah, he is kind of. Hey, he's like, hey,
Yeah, what is that?
don't chew on that. That's like a cord. I brought your toy. This was a bad idea bringing him in again. He thinks he owns the place now. All right. A poll of 2,000 Americans.
He has a cord.
That's fine. We'll fix it. I can buy another. Hey.
No, but he can't chew on a cord.
Why? It's not plugged into anything.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Okay.
100%.
I'm more worried about him than
I'm more worried about
your
the
expensive
cord.
equipment.
Anyway, poll of 2,000 Americans. I'm never bringing him in again. Sorry. From the Idaho Wine Commission, okay, has found that nearly 7 in 10 respondents said quarantine has driven them to become more knowledgeable about wine. Have you become more knowledgeable about wine during quarantine, Steph?
I wouldn't say knowledgeable. I mean, I've drank some wine, tried some different kinds.
Sure.
But I couldn't say that I have any more knowledge about it.
No?
I've never been one of those people who swirls it and sniffs it and talks about the body and the flavor. I'm just like, yeah, that's good. That's it. So I don't think that I've gained, like,
Knowledge.
wisdom. Wine
Steph, you're so
wisdom.
knowledgeable about wine.
No, not really.
63% say they choose wine based on what they're watching on TV. You see what's going on here? I should not have brought him back. I thought he was so good yesterday.
He was.
Yeah, big mistake. Hey, Frankie, don't chew on that. I brought your toys.
Does he know his name yet?
No, he doesn't. Anyway, this is kind of a...
But anyway, back to the wine. I don't choose wine based on what I'm watching on TV. I just drink the wine that I like. If I'm
Yeah, I
watching
think this
TV.
is actually kind of over. I think we're going to have to go to break, so I got to take care of this. Okay, we'll be right back. I might be guilty of this. I might be.
It's the Puff and Steph Podcast.
Freisinger Hyundai, a refreshingly different car buying experience. Freisinger Hyundai dedicates itself to customer satisfaction. From the initial sale to the maintenance you'll need during the life of the vehicle, Freisinger Hyundai treats you like family. Check out their large selection of both the latest Hyundai lineup to certified pre-owned and used vehicles. Come see how Freisinger Hyundai drives the difference and tailors the purchase process to your needs. Right on the price, right on the pike. Freisinger Hyundai, 6115 Carlisle Pike, Mechanicsburg, 717-766-8422. During this time, many are out of work and struggling just to get by. It's good to know that your friends at Capital City Buy and Sell in Harrisburg have your back. If you're in need of extra help during the pandemic, you can pawn or sell unwanted or unneeded items that you may have laying around your house, including jewelry, electronics, tools, musical instruments, and a whole lot more. Capital City Buy and Sell is open 7 days a week, and they're always paying cash. Plus, they have low pawn interest and terms if you aren't quite ready to say goodbye to your item just yet. Capital City Buy and Sell, 3517 Walnut Street, Harrisburg. Online at harrisburgpapawn.com. Great news, everyone! American Shaman of PA's doors are back open for normal operations, and they're ready to bring you the much-needed relief that you've been waiting for. They care about their customers, and their customers keep coming back for more. Steve K says, American Shaman products drastically decrease my back pain and relieve my stress in just 1 month. Thank you. Stop by your local American Shaman of PA store for a free CBD sparkling water and free samples. Find their locations and more at hempushealth.com.
Do you love saving money but hate buying one of those coupon books filled with places you'll never go to? Well, here comes Quick Save Coupons to save the day. Quick Save Coupons is an app where you can find savings for restaurants, stores, and experiences that you will love. And here's the best part. It's free. No big coupon books to buy, no websites to give your information to. Quick Save Coupons will show you all of the savings in your area right on your phone. Just go to Google Play or the App Store and download the Quick Save Coupons app. Then start saving money on many of the places you already go to.
Now back to the Puff and Steph podcast.
Yeah, so during the break, we had to figure out, he was like destroying everything.
Puppy problems.
Yeah, I like bringing him in here yesterday because he started to fall asleep. And he, like, 2/3 of the show, he was sleeping.
He was really good.
It was great. So I was like, we'll bring him in again. He needs to be socialized. I want to get him out of the house. He's kind of a terror today. Maybe I didn't do a good enough job exercising him today. So he looks like he's ready to... Frankie, what do you think about this particular subject matter?
Give us your opinion.
So he's up here with Steph for at least a second. We ask for them every holiday, but are your gift cards collecting dust? Do you have gift cards you're not using?
You know what? I am guilty of that, and it's funny because when I hear about other people who say they have gift cards,
you go,
they're
so dumb.
Exactly. Like,
They're
why
so
wouldn't
dumb.
you? No, I do.
We have over $21 billion in unused gift cards in the economy right now.
So those stores are making out pretty well then.
Yeah. A Bankrate survey found that the average adult has $167 in unused gift cards or store credit.
Wow. I've even gone to stores that I have a gift card for, paid with cash or card or whatever, not even use the gift card because I forget.
The worst offenders are families who make $80,000 a year or more, with just under $300 of unused gift cards with the family. Parents with kids under 18 have similar piles stacking up, $274 on their gift cards. If I had to guess, I have probably in our house right now maybe $200 to $300 worth of unused gift cards.
Wow. And what's the reasoning? Like, you just forget?
Well, a couple of them I know for restaurants that I have to make a point to go to. Case in point, I have 2 gift cards at my house right now for steakhouses. And I'm married to a vegetarian.
Right.
And that's not it's not a terrible excuse, but it's also not a great excuse because normally when we go out, she always can find things to eat. But, when you go to a steakhouse, a lot of time as a vegetarian, what do you just end up getting? Like, okay, I'll have the mashed potatoes and the broccoli.
Right.
And while I'm there, like, there's no entrees for them, So that's one of the reasons why I have it. And then other times it's laziness. When I set it and I forget it and I don't remember that I have them and I have no one else to blame but myself, I clean out the drawer and I go, I do have this because he gave me this gift card 3 years ago.
You know what else it is for me? And this is probably one of the stupidest things I've ever said, but it's just, it's what goes on in my head. I'm scared of using it because then I'm not going to have it anymore.
Wow.
Like, I have an IHOP gift card. I probably had it for like going on 4 years. I think it was when that IHOP came to Union Deposit. Somebody got it for me.
All right.
And every time I go to IHOP, I'm like, well, I just don't want to use it because then I'm not going to have it to use it. I know, it's ridiculous.
Really funny.
But it's true. It's like FOMO. Like, I'm afraid to not have it. Like, I feel like I keep wanting to save it for a better occasion. I don't know. That's just what goes through my head.
What kind of better occasion are you going to get at IHOP?
I have no idea. But in my head, I'm like, I'll save it for another time. I don't want to use it. I want to have it. Because then I feel like if I don't have any, then I'll be sad.
I miss you, IHOP gift card. You were with me for 4 years. And it's like saying goodbye to an old friend.
It's a long-term relationship.
It's so hard to say goodbye.
Exactly.
To IHOP gift cards.
Right, we're attached to each other at this point.
This is fantastic, and I want someplace to do this around here if it's even possible. The American Heritage Museum in Massachusetts has a collection of nearly 100 tanks. Yeah, they got armored vehicles, other war memorabilia, but the museum needs money. So they decided to hold a fundraising contest where the winners will learn how to drive a tank.
Ooh.
This is so cool.
That's awesome.
Winners of the Ultimate World War II Tank Experience Sweepstakes will climb into and operate 3 American World War II tanks. And they read them off, I don't care. The museum says, this is not a ride. You will be in control.
Oh, you get to drive it.
You
like,
get to,
legit.
because they do I always wanted to drive a race car. Well, they don't let you drive the race ar. They give you the ride along where you get the experience of being in a race car as it's going that fast. But the tank, you get to drive it. They say you get to make turns at various speeds, climb a hill, cross obstacles, Tickets to enter the sweepstakes are connected to donations for the museum. There's no minimum donation to enter, but donations of $25 or more receive more tickets. At $25, a participant receives 3 tickets. But if you donate $2,000, you get 525 tickets.
Wow.
So if you're someone that has money and like they say money can't buy happiness.
Lies.
It's total lies. Because how happy would you be driving a tank?
Right.
And you were able to win that because you had an extra $2,000. Well, me's the old me, just put in $25, so I have
You're not going to win.
I have 3 tickets in there. How many tickets you got in there? There, Puff? 3. How many tickets do you have? Oh, I have 525. It's like in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory or Charlie and the Chocolate Factory when they're like, how many Wonka bars did you open? 2. 200. No, 2. 2? You only opened 2? I can't figure out 2. It's the same thing with my tank tickets.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, if I won that, oh man, I'd be running down the streets like that. I've got a tank ticket. I'm gonna drive a tank next Tuesday. It's gonna be fantastic.
It is a cool opportunity. Very rare.
And this will surprise, definitely not Steph. A survey of 2,000 American dog owners finds that over half, 53%, admit to kissing their dog more than their significant other.
Yeah. The word admitted makes it sound like it's something you're not proud of.
47% confess to knowing the names of the dogs in their neighborhood, but not their owners.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I always greet the dog first.
31% have purchased custom decorations that look like their dog. 13% let their dog drink from the same water as them. Nah, don't do that.
No.
47% have dressed up their dog for Halloween.
Oh, yeah. Not even just for Halloween. Just for like an everyday occasion.
So let me talk to you about what's going on here with the wife and I. Did I explain on the show what Frankie was supposed to be?
A Valentine's Day gift?
Right. So that was supposed to be a Valentine's Day gift for my wife. It was supposed to be a surprise. She figured it out. Also, I probably didn't do a really good job of hiding it. But in a way, it's kind of her dog. I mean, it's our dog, but it's kind of her dog. So she's like, she wants to buy clothes for it.
Yeah, him.
And I am, I guess he's a him. You can let him on the table, see what happens. You could like just put him four on the table, see what happens. What's up, pal? You coming over to me? How are you? Okay, so he's not gonna fall. He's not gonna fall.
Come back.
No, he's fine.
I'm nervous. Come to me. I have to keep you safe. I love you. No, come here.
Puff's wife will kill me if anything happens to you.
I will not let anything happen to you.
So anyway, the wife wants to put stuff on him, and I'm like, do I have the ability? Do I have the power to veto this? You can let him go. He's fine. Because, hey, buddy, he just wants to see his dad. Hey, kiddo. So I don't know if I do, because it's technically her present, which means she has say over it.
Yeah, you can't tell her no.
Did you just turn that up? No, he didn't. It just ended.
Oh.
So
yeah, I'm sorry. That's in her control. It's her gift.
I hope she doesn't watch this episode.
Does she usually listen?
No, I don't. I think she hates what I do. So anyway, so you're saying that she has the right to like override me?
She does.
Darn
yes.
it.
It's her gift. Come back.
He's fine. He's fine. Trust me, he doesn't want to jump off the couch, let alone the side table. He's good.
Yeah, I got to take her side here.
Really?
Yeah.
So if you're in a relationship with someone, let's say it's not someone you see. Let's use my wife and myself for example, because any relationship you're in right now, you don't see them every day. Like my wife and I see each other every single day. Would you kiss the dog more than your significant other?
Yes. Mostly because when I do kiss the dog, it's not just like it's like it comes in bunches. Exactly.
Yeah, and your significant other might not be down for that.
Right.
Yeah. All right. So we're gonna get him off the table, and we'll be right back. He's really screwing up the show. Anyway, the pandemic has cost this woman a lot.
It's the Puff and Steph Podcast.
Freisinger Hyundai, a refreshingly different car buying experience. Freisinger Hyundai dedicates itself to customer satisfaction. From the initial sale to the maintenance you'll need during the life of the vehicle, Freisinger Hyundai treats you like family. Check out their large selection of both the latest Hyundai lineup to certified pre-owned and used vehicles. Come see how Freisinger Hyundai drives the difference and tailors the purchase process to your needs. Right on the price, right on the pike. Freisinger Hyundai, 6115 Carlisle Pike, Mechanicsburg, 717-766-8422. During this time, many are out of work and struggling just to get by. It's good to know that your friends at Capital City Buy and Sell in Harrisburg have your back. If you're in need of extra help during the pandemic, you can pawn or sell unwanted or unneeded items that you may have laying around your house, including jewelry, electronics, tools, musical instruments, and a whole lot more. Capital City Buy and Sell is open 7 days a week, and they're always paying cash. Plus, they have low pawn interest and terms if you aren't quite ready to say goodbye to your item just yet. Capital City Buy and Sell, 3517 Walnut Street, Harrisburg. Online at harrisburgpapawn.com. Great news, everyone! American Shaman of PA's doors are back open for normal operations, and they're ready to bring you the much-needed relief that you've been waiting for. They care about their customers, and their customers keep coming back for more. Steve K says, American Shaman products drastically decrease my back pain and relieve my stress in just 1 month. Thank you. Stop by your local American Shaman of PA store for a free CBD sparkling water and free samples. Find their locations and more at hempushealth.com.
Do you love saving money but hate buying one of those coupon books filled with places you'll never go to? Well, here comes Quick Save Coupons to save the day. Quick Save Coupons is an app where you can find savings for restaurants, stores, and experiences that you will love. And here's the best part. It's free. No big coupon books to buy, no websites to give your information to. Quick Save Coupons will show you all of the savings in your area right on your phone. Just go to Google Play or the App Store and download the Quick Save Coupons app. Then start saving money on many of the places you already go to.
Now back to the Puff and Steph podcast.
All right, so yeah, I think it's going to be a while before I bring him back in the studio.
That makes me sad, but...
Well, you can always, you know where I live. You're always welcome to come and see me.
I'm going to steal him.
He's a little bit of a Hellraiser today. He was so good yesterday. Ruined it.
Never fails.
You ruined it, Frankie. Kim Richardson, who lives in Detroit, drove to Pearson Airport in Toronto, Canada, parked her 2004 Honda Element at the Park to Sky lot on Dixon Road in Toronto, and then flew to Europe for a medical procedure. That was back in March 11th, 2020. Okay.
Right before everything exploded.
While she was gone, the Canada-US border was closed due to COVID. She's been unable to retrieve her car. She originally paid $100 to park it for 2 weeks. Now the lot's owner wants $2,800 to cover the 11 months worth of storage.
No.
The lot owner says, I feel for her, but I don't operate for free. I'm a reasonable guy, and the price I'm offering is cheaper than what others are charging. I have expenses too. Richardson says she's tried calling the lot multiple times over the year, getting no answer. The fee, she says, is more than the car is actually worth. It's a 2004 Honda Element. It's not worth it.
So she should just leave it there.
It's, at this point, 17 years old?
That's horrible. You know, parking fees have always blown my mind. Like, you're telling me that I have to pay $40 at Lincoln Financial Field to put my car on this piece of pavement and leave it there for a few hours.
I mean, the good news is
ridiculous.
The good news is you probably won't be going there very often because, you know.
I don't want to talk about it. We never talked about that, did we?
I wonder how much the Colts parking is to go see your boy Car.
I know, so far away.
So anyway, yeah, I find this to be kind of crazy, but but the dude is right. The parking lot owner, like $2,800 and $100 for 2 weeks, doesn't add up. He could have charged her a lot more. He's being nice.
I know, but like, give the woman a break. We're kind of in the middle of an unprecedented pandemic.
Come pick up your car. Cross the border illegally. People do it all the time. People do it all the time.
Poor woman.
All right, let's stump Steph here. We're going to have to end the show a little early because little guy's getting a little crazy. According to Money Magazine, 25% of American workers say for the right price, they would do this. Now, this is a very particular thing. This is kind of a hard one, so we're doing this first. For the right price, 25% of American workers say that they would do this. So I say workers because it has something to do with their job.
Something they would do at work.
No, you don't have to be at work to do this.
Lie to their boss.
You're close. They're not lying to their boss, but they are doing something shady.
So it's something that like you wouldn't be proud of. Like you shouldn't be doing it.
No.
For the right price.
For the right place, they would do this.
But it involves. Does it involve a coworker or it involves what they do at work?
It involves their job.
And it's not a specific career. It could be done along.
Could be done in many different careers. Yes.
Is it some kind of stealing?
In a way.
Identity theft.
No. You know what? I think we're gonna skip this one. This, as I'm trying to give you hints, I realize this is really hard. So you're gonna get a pass on this. But it's sell their work passwords.
What's gonna be my next answer?
It was not for the right price. They could sell their work passwords so you can get like company information.
Oh, I thought they meant like to their email. I was gonna say, is someone offering money for that? Because they can have my email.
Their email.
There's nothing interesting on there.
You would think so, but there might be proprietary information.
Oh, true. Okay.
All right, this one might be easier. For workers who do this, the average length of time they do it is 17 minutes. For workers who do this, the average amount of time is 17 minutes.
Is it something you do at work?
No.
But it involves you being a worker?
Yeah. For workers who do this, the average length of time they do it is 17 minutes.
Commuting.
Oh, wow. That was too easy. That was a little too
We
easy.
did it, everybody.
All right. So, okay. Friday's show is going to be a little shorter. I had a couple other things to talk about. We're going to skip those because there's a gremlin in here causing a ton of issues. And it's Friday, so why not get out earlier?
Right.
Okay, yeah.
Frankie, I love you.
All right, guys. Have a fantastic weekend. We'll be back on Monday. Probably dogless. He's got to get a little older, a little bit better. He'll be back, but just not for a minute.
It's the Puff and Steph Podcast.